Oh, Facebook and YouTube friends. Today's kind of a short video, but I wanted to show you about bees, and they drink water just like any other thing. So the other day I'm out here by the implement and feed barn, and I have a pail of water out here that I put out here for the chickens. So when they're out wandering around during the day, there's a water source for them. But the bees have kind of they've adapted it and for their own use. And the other day I was out here and I saw a bunch of bees. They were all along the inside rim, sticking their heads down in the water. Some of them would fall into the water, and likely they'd be able to make it back. But what I did was I took a handful of grass and just dumped it into the water, and it floats around, makes a little island with a bunch of spaces in there for the bees to land on and take a drink of water. So I'll show you what that looks like right now. Let's turn this around. We got a couple of bees here on the head, but over in here you can see them. And this is quite a ways away from the bee yard. Of course, not all of them made it. There's a dead one there, but they land on this little island here, and you see those two there. They're down there getting themselves a drink. When they've gotten it all, they'll turn around and they'll fly back to the hive with it, and some other bee will get a drink of water inside the hive from one of these guys. You'll see that their abdomens get really big when they're drinking their water. See, there's a bee that fell in the water, but he able to make it out to that island. This guy's about ready to take off. There he goes. He's a little confused. He's going to take off here in a little bit. I'll pan out. If you see over here, you'll see a whole you'll see three of them down there. Got their face in there, and more coming. What's interesting is I can pretty much tell the colonies they're coming from. That one that just took off is an ankle biter. These darker ones over here, you can see that darker one right there. I believe that's a carny. This light one just put his face down in her face down in the water. That's an Italian. And you see that one bee that fell in the water, but which one of the reasons why I put the grass in there was, you know, if they do land in the water, it doesn't really They're usually able to make it out to the grass and latch onto it. But if you were wondering, do bees drink? Absolutely. Just about anything that breathes on Earth needs water, needs a water source. And that's the same with the bees. So not only is it important not to contaminate our fields with pesticides, it's also important that we don't contaminate our water with those same pesticides. So a lot of times, the fields, they'll put pesticide on a field, and then the next thing you know, it rains, and then that water runs off maybe into a pond, and the bees can drink that and bring that pesticide also back to the hive. So the ecosystems for bees are pretty important, pretty complex. We don't want to just not spray the fields. We don't want to be poisoning the water as well, because bees do drink. I'll get up and closer here. You guys can see that. Let's see if I can turn that around. So anyways, I just thought this was kind of an interesting thing, and I thought I would, as long as I was out here feeding the chickens, I thought I'd let you guys see it. There's a couple of them right there. All right, well, I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll cut this video off. If you watch this video and you see it, maybe hit the like button if you found it interesting, and hit the subscribe button. I have other videos that I use are basically for my uses, but when I'm doing bee inspections. But I always post them up on YouTube just in case there's something on there that somebody, it might be useful to somebody else. And also leave a comment. I'd like to know if people watch it, where you're from, what part of the United States or part of the world you're watching this from. It would be pretty cool to find out who's watching and where they're watching it from. So anyways, do a quick little thing here. See him coming in, landing, getting a drink. And that's the video. So hope everybody has a great day. If you like it, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, and have a good day.